Alright, this video is going to be on how to make a bar graph. Now, you kind of need some information in order to do that, and so I've made up some data here. And let's say I have 20 students in my class, and I ask them all, what is your favorite animal? And I ask them to pick either a dog, a cat, fish, or some other type of animal. And let's say that 5 of them respond that they like the dog the best, 3 say they like cats the best, 8 of them like fish, and 4 students like some kind of other animal. Now when you draw your bar graph, what you want to do is get out your pen and paper and make an x-axis and a y-axis. Now on your x-axis is going to be the categories that you pick that will represent each bar. Now I picked 4 things: a dog, cat, fish, and other. And I'm going to write those down here on my x-axis. So I'm going to have a bar that represents how many students like the dog, and then a cat, then fish, and then also other. Now my y-axis is going to be my frequency, and that's kind of a fancy word for just saying the count. And I'm going to make a scale on this axis. So I'm going to maybe go by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll actually just go by ones. So the bar that I have that's going to represent the dog should go 5 units high. And that's because I have 5 students that said that they like the dog the best. My cat bar should go 3 students high. And that's because 3 students preferred the cat the most. My fish bar should be the tallest because the most students had that. And that will go 8 units high. And then my other graph, this bar should be 4 units high, and that's because 4 students picked the other category. Sometimes I like to write this number up top of my bar. You don't have to do that, but you can. But it just makes it very clear which number of students said fish. And I can clearly see that by the bar. I can see which one is the tallest, the shortest, and making comparisons is very easy to do. Sometimes having these numbers here is also important, especially if you don't go by ones. If we surveyed a lot of people, say 1,000, it might be hard to guess where that number lands on your scale, so sometimes that can just be helpful as well.